Hi everyone, welcome back to Sales Leadership and Success Coaching. Now recently I've been getting some questions, really interesting questions from people in the sales industry asking me saying, hey Chee Wai, how do you sell products or services that sometimes are just expensive? Not necessarily the cheapest in the market. Sometimes we're talking about double the price of the competitors. And I hear this comment quite a lot. They say that, it's too expensive, I can't sell it, I'm struggling, and customers don't want to buy. And if only it was cheaper, it would be so much easier to sell. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that kind of mindset, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So let's get into it. Why do salespeople, sales jobs even exist? If products were just easy to sell, like it was the best in the market, it's #1 brand, it's cheap, it's got tons of promotions, we wouldn't need salespeople, would we? The whole point of having great salespeople like us, like you watching this video, is because these products don't sell themselves. And the companies need people like us to explain, to put things in perspective for the customers, to help the customers see what they're paying for. Get into the mindset of customers and try to understand, why do people buy the things they buy? And for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to talk about, obviously premium products, expensive stuff. Look, if everything had to be cheap, if only cheap products sell, Chanel, HERMES, Patek Philippe, Lamborghinis, they would have gone bust long time ago. We wouldn't have these companies in the world, because we're talking about handbags, we're talking about watches, we're talking about cars, 10 times, 20 times the value, the cost of what normal cars, normal bags cost. So let's think for a minute. Why do people buy these things? Do Lamborghini car owners buy the car because it's economical? Do they buy these cars because, oh, you know what, it can fit 7 people, I can have luggages at the back? That's not why people buy those cars. When people buy Chanel handbags or Hermes handbags for $20,000-$30,000, are they talking about, oh, how many pockets have I got, how many zips have I got, how many umbrellas, water bottle can I put in there? That's people don't buy these things for the functional objective, or for whatever objective that we think people buy these things for. So the best way to position your product or to present your product information, again, for the purpose of this video, premium, expensive products, and to get them to buy, there are a few things you can do, right? You need to look at the track record of previous customers, because whatever product you're selling, whatever service you're selling, whatever price it is, people have bought it before. I'm sure there were previous customers, there were previous sales. So enter the mind of these people and try to understand, look at the profile and say, hey, why did they buy this product or service? Why did these customers or clients previously subscribed or paid for this? What was the reason behind it, right? And using the example that I described just now, for example, like Lamborghini, Chanel, Dior, Patek Philippe and stuff like that, when you go into the psyche of the customers, you realize that people buy these things not for the functional value. In many cases, when we're talking about really expensive premium products and services, the function really goes out the door, sort of, because we're talking about something completely different. Now we're talking about something a bit more emotional, a bit more feeling wise, and people buy these things because, I know it's not worth it, but I can afford it. I know this is not practical, but I want it. And for some people, it's a branding, it's a statement, and that's what it represents. So if that's what it takes for you to present your information, to get your customer to click, you know, that's what you've got to do. Okay guys, I just wanted to take a bit of time to discuss this topic because in my years of selling and, you know, running sales teams, it's a very common problem I've come across, you know, and people keep thinking that the cheaper it is, the easier it is to sell, or it has to be cheap, it has to, you gotta give a good promotion. I don't think that's true, and in my own experience, it's absolutely not true. It's about how you position your brand, it's about how you explain your pitch to the customer, it's about you connecting with the emotional connection or the feeling, or, you know, or recognizing what this brand sometimes represents to the customers, and in many cases it's not always what it can do or the functional value of the product or service that you're selling. Okay, that's all the time we've got for today. Thank you all very much for supporting this channel. What I try to do with these videos is I try to create great content, you know, to support you guys, and you know, when I get questions and different situations that I come across on my day-to-day business coaching sessions and stuff, I try to share on these videos, and I hope these videos, you know, will create a lot of value for you guys watching this. For those of you that have been supporting the channel, thank you all very much. And if you've not subscribed, you should absolutely do it now so that you can, you know, keep track of all the new videos coming your way. And as usual, I look forward to connecting with y'all on social media, and any comments, any feedback you've got, please leave it on the comments section below, and we'll see you next time. Take care.